Welcome back, traders, to today's video on EURUSD. Going to be picking up from where we left off. So if you find the content useful, do hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification, and drop us a like. And with that said, we're going to get straight into it. Now, guys, I owe you an apology. Now, the apology I owe you is basically on the fact that I made an error in my analysis. Not to say that I made a mistake, is to say that market went against what I thought was going to happen, and this happens all the time. Not in the sense of when I do my analysis, but it's just that sometimes these things happen. So we're going to turn everything on, right? Let me go to the 4 hour. Let's put all the gizmos back on. Okay, so as you can see, right, here, right, it went horribly wrong. So from when I did the video, what was I looking at? I think I placed it here and the market shot all the way up. So we had what we could say 0.69% move in the wrong direction because I believe price was going to come down, and obviously it went up. So if you did place a trade based on that analysis, my apologies, right? Like I always say, I'm not infallible. It's not I don't make mistakes. I do, and when I do, I own up on them. And most importantly as well is whenever you're watching anyone on social media, YouTube, X, whatever, right, and they give their analysis, it's always good to double check it with your stuff as well to make sure it makes sense, right? So with that covered, we're going to get rid of this because this went horrible, right? Some of the levels that I mentioned, how well did they do? How well did they do? Well, this one over here didn't do too bad, right? This order block that we identified in this area, prices kind of tap in and then move away. So it was good, right? But bottom line is the overall play, it didn't work out. So I'm not going to try and find a way to justify it. It just is what that is, right? It went wrong, bottom line. So what am I thinking could happen now? Because essentially we almost had price produce a double top. We almost had it. We didn't get it, but we almost had it, right? So what I'm expecting now for market is we're just going to jump into the day and let's have a look to see what we can see. So market is still maintaining itself in the structure that I laid out. So market is still maintaining itself in that structure. The levels that I mentioned in the previous video in regards to taking longs to the upside, those levels haven't been breached yet. So that is this zone right here. So that level hasn't been breached yet. So far, even though I was wrong, the analysis kind of still stands, right? It still stands. It's still relatively solid. Do you know what I mean? The only thing is price didn't respond immediately in the way that I thought it was going to respond immediately. That's the only thing that kind of let me down with the analysis. But outside of that, everything is looking relatively solid. So let me get rid of some of these things here. I want to keep this zone in place. Let's get rid of this because we don't need that anymore. Neither do we need this. Neither do we need that. Top bar is relatively interesting, so we keep that in place. And what I am looking for right now is, let me do this instead. Let me see what I can see if I do a level across at this zone. Okay, we do have some interesting locations, right, where price could do a number of things. So for example, this level that I've just dropped on here, let me just change the color, make this let's make this green, right? So this level of 1.16586, right? I think we should make a mental note of that to see what price does. If it moves up to that level, okay, it will help us make a decision as to what we kind of need to do. So if it makes its way up to this zone and does a retracement back down, it's fair to assume we could get a little bit ambitious, right? We could get a little bit ambitious and expect price to make its way, say from, it goes up to this zone up here, and then it could fly all the way back down to this order block zone right here. It could do that, right? That is providing it rejects at this level up here, which is the 1.16586. That's if it does that, right? So going off the next few days, because we are on a daily here, going off the next few days, that is what I would be expecting. Let me go on to an hour and see if I can see anything that will support say price pushing up higher. So there is a level that I can see here right now that may be of interest, right? That could be of interest. And that level is this zone right here. So that is 1.15895. So where price is currently sitting at right now, will price make its way down to that particular zone? And if it does, will it bounce or will it break through? If it breaks through, then naturally I'm expecting more pushing to the downside, and I would then try to find a suitable level where I could possibly enter with shorts to the downside. At the same time, this has now also become another level of interest for us. And this is more or less if you're looking for an intraday trade, something like a quick hop where you're trying to just get in and out really quickly. So that's the benchmark how I will kind of set everything up. So I will use the low of Monday and currently the high of today, right? So that will be 1.16165, right? So if price knocks that out today, I'll be tempted to take longs to the upside, but bearing in mind, it will be a little bit of a dangerous kind of move. Reason being is the day hasn't ended yet, right? We're only a couple hours into the day, and using the benchmark of this zone right here as a location to think about taking longs to the upside might not be a good idea. All right. So the best possible thing that I could think of is, instead of using that zone, we would then revisit the level that we more or less looked at. So this is the zone right here, right? So this is the zone right here. So that is 1.16586 and 1.16563, right? Then also we've got the new level that we've just added in now, which is 1.16528, right? So if that level was taken out today, then naturally you could think about maybe taking longs to the upside, right? But at the same time, if price rejects off that level, then also you could also think about saying, hey, you know what? Maybe you could take some shorts instead. So now with that said, we're going to jump into the 4 hour. We're going to jump into the 4 hour. Just to see what we got going on. And at the moment, we have what could be an order block right now. So we have what could be an order block. This is it right here. Right? So what we would need is we would need 2 more candles to form. Right? Or for this candle to close before you decide what side of the coin you're going to be on. So for example, if we get a close somewhere under these levels over here, it is fair to assume that price may want to continue its journey to the downside, right? At the same time of doing that, and this is looking at this on a 4 hour, we have another order block in this area as well, right? Not only that order block, as a matter of fact, we've got 3. So we've got this one right here, this one right here, and this one right here, right? So essentially, what we're kind of looking for is to get either a close down here or a close up here, right? And if you went off the vibe of just using the order block to trade this location, write it down, okay, you run the risk of there being a rejection in the area because you're inside of the zone already. So you kind of want it to either be here or here. You don't really want it on the inside, right? And this is more or less if you're thinking about doing an intraday move, right? Now, based on what I'm looking at right now, this is the absolute best of what I can come up with based on what it is that I'm looking at, right? And for anyone that obviously looked at the previous analysis and made trades based off that, my apologies. Bottom line is, whenever I do analysis and you guys watch it, I want you guys to win if you use my analysis, right? That's the whole point. I want you guys to win. So if it doesn't work out, I kind of feel kind of sore about that. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like I let you down, even though it's not my fault, right? The analysis is relatively solid based on what it is that I'm even looking at now. But however, it didn't work out. So for that, all I can do is just apologize, right? And if you found this content useful, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification, and drop us a like. And with that said, I will see you all on the next one.